Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Since today is Christmas, I wanted to make another present for my lovely wife and editor, Cutestuff. I am in love with this deck though, so she'll probably have to fight me for it. Anyway, today's Dragon Spellslinger deck is led by Galazeth Prismari. Also, and I know it's annoying to keep hearing this, but statistically if I don't ask you to like and subscribe, the video gets fewer subscribers. Galazeth Prismari is a 4-mana 3/4 legendary Elder Dragon with flying. When he enters, we create a treasure token. Additionally, he makes it so that artifacts we control have tap, add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast an instant or sorcery spell. For the longest time, I've tried building a Dragonstorm deck. A combo deck that relies on dragons to win the game. So we'll need rituals and cantrips to help us get up our storm count. And we might as well add a couple more storm spells just for fun. But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, Ultimate Guard. I know I'm sponsored, so you may not believe me, but Ultimate Guard katanas are the best sleeves on the planet. They have gorgeous colors like these new Jade Garden ones, are durable and long-lasting, and an absolute joy to shuffle. Let Ultimate Guard protect your cards with katanas. Pick yours up today at your local game store, or order them online from Amazon. Click the link down below to go to Ultimate Guard's Amazon store. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Oh, one more quick announcement before we get started. I'm streaming on Gaming with Danon as well as Twitch. Sometimes I'm building Commander decks, other times I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV, but you're always welcome to pop in and talk about Commander. Honestly, about half my streams are talking about manga, anime, or Commander. For lands, we've got Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Scalding Tarn, Flooded Strand, Wooded Foothills, Polluted Delta, Bloodstained Mire, Steam Vents, Training Center, Stormcarved Coast, Sulphur Falls, Thundering Falls, Volatile Fjord, Molten Tributary, River Pyre Verge, Cascade Bluffs, Shivan Reef, Riverglide Pathway, Frostboil Snarl, Is It Boilerworks, Scavenger Grounds, Treasure Vault, 6 Islands, and 6 Mountains. Pretty straightforward mana base with no surprises. For mana ramp, we've got Goldspan Dragon, Ancient Copper Dragon, Descent into Avernus, Bonehorde Dracosaur, Cavern Horde Dragon, Ganax Astral Hunter, Stormkiln Artist, and Storm the Vault as treasure generators. We're running Energy Tap, Pyretic Ritual, Desperate Ritual, Iron Crag Feat, Rousing Refrain, Seething Song, and Mana Geyser, all serving as rituals. Finally, we've got Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Talisman of Creativity, Sky Diamond, Fire Diamond, and Primal Amulet as mana rocks. I know that's a lot, but we're setting up big turns here, so it's fine. For card advantage, we've got Teferi's Ageless Insight, Big Score, Unexpected Windfall, Archmage Emeritus, Reign of Riches, Ancient Silver Dragon, Niv Mizzet Perun, Jeska's Will, Rhystic Study, Windfall, Solve the Equation, and Niv Mizzet Visionary. We've also got a small cantrip package in Frantic Search, Ponder, Thrill of Possibility, Preordain, Opt, Consider, Demand Answers, Serum Visions, and Born Upon a Wind. Wanted more ways to up our storm count. Our interaction and spot removal package consists of Prismari Command, Spell Swindle, Dragonstorm Maw of Flames, Negate, Counterspell, Abrade, Chaos Warp, Pillage, and Invert Polarity. Lots of ways to keep our opponents in line. For board wipes, we've got Blasphemous Act and Cyclonic Rift. Both great ways to keep the board clear, just in case we need to swing out with our dragons. The core of our deck consists of Dragonstorm, Zorn, Terror of the Peaks, Hellkite Tyrant, Twin Flame Tyrant, Scourge of Valkus, Wrathful Red Dragon, and Stormscale Scion. Supporting our plan, we've also got Rite of Replication, Jace Wielder of Mysteries, Laboratory Maniac, and Storm of Memories. Like I said, I wanted some extra storm effects in the deck. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 55 mana sources split between 34 lands and 21 pieces of ramp. I know we're light on lands, but it's fine because we have so many cantrips. Speaking of which, we also have 21 pieces of card advantage, split between 12 pieces of traditional card advantage and 9 cantrips. 9 pieces of interaction, 2 board wipes, 1 piece of graveyard hate in Scavenger Grounds, 1 Sudden I Win card in Dragonstorm. In fact, our whole deck is built around Dragonstorm. We cast a ritual or 2, a cantrip or 3, and boom, we have a massive storm count, cast Dragonstorm and slam a bunch of dragons onto the battlefield, starting with Terror of the Peaks, followed by Scourge of Valkus, followed by Twin Flame Tyrant. After that, it doesn't matter what dragons hit the table, we'll just kill everyone off the first 2. And all damage is doubled thanks to the third. But just in case we can't get to a high storm count, we can just grab our 2 Niv Mizzets and then draw a card. Hopefully we have a Jace or Labman on board when we suddenly draw our deck, but so long as our opponent's life totals are less than the cards we have left in our library, it should be fine. Or we cast a kicked Rite of Replication on Terror of the Peaks or Scourge of Valkus and win the game that way. Or we storm off and cast Stormscale Siren, make sure we have Wrathful Red Dragon on board, and then cast Blasphemous Act, killing the table that way. The entire point of this deck was to win with dragons without having to attack, which is why I didn't include Udvara or Lathlis in the deck. Was that a mistake? I'm not sure. This is a new concept, so there are a lot of ways this deck can go. Do you have a Dragonstorm deck? What combos do you go for with your deck? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. You can have a video made or just ask for help building or tuning a deck list. I also want to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Drya, Muffins, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Alix, Borgie, Congo, Robert Pye, Kazaris, Patrick, Tiz, Art, Richard, Sint, Boomy, Oscar, Justin, Golden Walker, Captain Hammer, Sleech, Mr. Salty, Daniel, and Zombie. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.